HonorAir Knoxville's 31st flight is in the books, and it was a first. Yesterday, a plane full of mostly female veterans traveled at no cost to them to Washington, D.C. to see the monuments that recognize their service. On past HonorAir trips, men made up the majority. With the Vietnam, Korea, and women's memorials as their backdrop, female veterans from different generations recount their shared mission to serve our country.
There you go.
For Peggy Norton, it's a celebration nearly 70 years in the making.
It's wonderful, wonderful.
The 90-year-old, flanked by fellow female veterans, takes in all the cheers meant just for them as they are welcomed to our nation's capital. This one-day visit to Washington, D.C. is, for many, a trip back in time. In the final days of the Korean War in 1953, then 19-year-old Norton joined the Navy and trained to be a meteorologist.
I loved doing the weather, plotting the maps and sending the pie balls up and all that stuff. I loved it.
Norton says it was also her love for the military that steered her to service, knowing as a female she would be outnumbered.
We had maybe 2, 3 women at the most, and then the rest were men.
For Brenda Blizzard, it was one man who inspired her to join the Air Force. Her father, a civilian in Korea who was captured at the beginning of the war.
He was living there as a missionary, teaching English to Koreans. And they took him captive and held him for 3 years. And he survived that and went on to become an Air Force chaplain.
Blizzard enlisted in 1977 as a helicopter mechanic. She rose through the ranks over her 13 years in what was a man's world. On this day, she's surrounded by fellow female trailblazers.
All right, here we go.
I can't put it into words. It's just so special to see a lot of women, so many that have something in common with me.
Women like Carmela Lawson. The Blount County native's 25-year career in the Air Force started in 1990. As a pilot, she traveled to 80 countries, deployed to the desert, and took part in humanitarian relief missions.
I have too many people telling me, you can't do that. There was a few, but you try not to even think about that. You want to do something, you just go do it. That's kind of the way I looked at it, and do it better than anyone around you, whether they're male, female, whatever.
At the Air Force Memorial, Lawson recognizes more than just the monument.
But being here with women who came before me, and I'm standing on their shoulders, you know. I mean, they've already broken the barriers down and done the things that have allowed me to become a pilot.
Oh, thank you.
After a day packed with memories, old and new, a hero's welcome home. A salute to 3 generations of female veterans who represent 3 million women who chose country over self.
It was awesome! It was awesome. I'm so glad I did this. I'm sorry it took 2 years, but we did it.
I could not agree more. It was awesome. I just wish I could have told all of their stories.